training video is how to teach your dog a move called the vault. That means your dog will do a little spin and then bounce off of your body. It's a move that I don't teach myself, but I was at Goodworth a few years ago and I was talking to Nicci Hindson, and she said that she always teaches her dogs and her students how to do this, and that if it's done safely, then there's no reason why dogs can't do it. So I said, show us. And that's exactly what she has done. So, equipment you're going to need. You're going to need a chair. So note, the chair has no arms and it's got a solid base. What I've done is stuck a piece of non-slip mat to this so that when the dog jumps on and off of it, it doesn't slip and it won't hurt itself, and it will keep confident in doing the move. So whatever chair you use, just make sure it's safe for your dog. So no arms, nice stable chair, non-slip base. That's the first thing you're going to need. You're also going to need one or two of these cushions. Now, if you don't have a cushion, you can always use a blanket folded over to give yourself the height, and you'll see why in a moment. And you're also going to need treats. Now, Nicci in the video throws the treats, and so I would use treats that the dog can see easily. So when they're chasing after it, they're not spending ages looking for the treat. So that's the very first thing. And as always, safety first, guys, on Dogs and Blogs. Don't forget a safe, non-slip surface for your dog to be working on at all times. Now, as usual, I have done you a nice little training reminder. It's a free PDF, which you can download on my Dogs and Blogs website. And what I suggest you do is that you download this, watch the video, and then you can write notes about your dog and your dog's progress as you go along. And at the end, there's a big area where you can write your own personal notes. So that's the very first thing that I would do. Download this, watch the video, and then keep it in your training bag so that you've got a handy reminder every time you go to train this move. Okay, step one. You're going to introduce your dog to the chair. Now, you'll note in the video that Nicci has placed the chair against a wall so it doesn't tilt when the dog jumps on and off of it. Choose which direction your dog likes to move. So does it like to move to the left or does it like to move to the right? What you're then going to do is allow your dog to jump onto and off of the chair in a little circular motion, okay? Step two, you're going to place the chair away from the wall. You're going to stand behind the chair again to give it stability. So it'll be yourself, the chair, and in front of the chair, the dog. What you're then going to do is repeat the previous movement as per step one. So the dog will do a little jump up onto the chair and off, jump up onto the chair and off. Now this can be the hardest part, so take your time. You're going to sit on the chair and you're going to encourage your dog, again in the same circular movement that you've just done on step one and step two. You're going to encourage the dog round and up onto your lap. You're looking for the dog to put all 4 feet onto your lap, and in the video you'll note that when Rory jumps up onto Nicci's lap, she places her arm behind his bottom to make sure he's nice and stable while she's feeding him with the other hand, and then she flicks the food away so he jumps off. Now, If you have trouble with this, if you read the PDF, you'll see Nicci's given 3 or 4 ways in which you to overcome this. But she does warn, this is the hardest part, so take your time on this. Well done, you've reached step 4. So what we're going to do now is you're going to turn it into a continuous movement. This means that your dog will come up onto your lap, and then instead of holding him there and rewarding him, you're just going to flick the treat away. So the dog is going to come up onto your lap, flick the treat off, and your dog jumps down, up and off, up and off. Nicci introduces a little spin before the dog jumps up onto your lap. She says this allows your dog to get a nice curving action before it jumps up onto your lap and off. So you're now going to introduce a little spin up onto your lap and off. Spin up onto your lap and off. Okay. Step 6, and this is where you need your cushions. Place one cushion on the chair, and this will give you a little bit more of an angle for the dog to have to come up and off. Once your dog is happy at the angle that your dog is doing with one cushion, you're then going to add the second cushion. This gives your body a more upright position for the dog to be able to jump up and come off, jump up and come off. Take it nice and slowly, and remember, always protect your dog's confidence. Well done, you guys. Now, we're now going to get rid of the cushions. You're going to take your chair and you're going to turn it around so that you're leaning against the back of the chair. This is why it has to be a stable chair. Can't be one that's going to take you all over the place. Perch yourself just against the chair so your knees are nicely bent slightly, and it gives you even more of an upright position. And this is where your dog is going to again do the spin, jump up and off. Spin, jump up and off. And you are nearly there. Now this is where you need to place yourself against a wall. You're going to have your back nice and straight against the wall, bend your knees at a 45-degree angle, and that will give you stability. You're nearly completely upright now, so take your time. Again, spin, jump up and off, spin, jump up and off. That's it. Now you're really going to go for it. Take yourself away from the wall, go outside, or you can, if you've got the space, you can continue doing this indoors. And this is where you will now do it freestyle. So no chairs, no wall. Give your dog the spin, brace. Now in the video you'll notice that Nicci brought her arms up out of the way. That's so that it gives the dog a nice clear platform for it to jump on and off, and it allows Nicci to brace herself as well. You'll also notice that she is standing with her feet slightly apart, and again, so that she's got a nice, she becomes a nice firm platform for her dog to jump on and off. And don't forget to post your videos and let us see your dog doing the vault.
3, 2, 1, 10, spin, jump, vault.
Yeah!